next story that we are talking about, my friends. Okay, my environmentalists. Okay. Now, we all know, we're all trying our best to hopefully, do our part to help Mother Earth in, repairing herself because we've done a lot of damage to her, right? And one of those things that we do is we recycle items to make new items. There are entire brands that are building their brand on the idea of using recycled materials. In particular, a company called, let me get this for you, share. A company called EcoTWX, right? So this company, hold on. This company, they make shoes out of recycled plastic bottles, right? I don't think they're the only ones that do that. I want to say Allbirds does that as well, but I cannot remember. Anyway, but this company called Twisted X, the company is called Twisted X. They make shoes out of recycled plastic bottles, and they wanted to trademark the name EcoTweed for the material that their shoes were made out of, right? EcoTweed. Now, when was supposed to evoke the idea of recycling. The problem is, there is actually a fabric called EcoTweed. EcoTweed is in, hold on, let me pull this up for you guys. Yes, I'm not loyal, baby. Guess I'm untrue. Okay, so EcoTweed is an organically grown, mulesed-free merino tweed blend that is the perfect balance of softness to the touch, yet strength and sturdiness for hard-wearing garments and accessories. The tonal colors are highlighted with tiny flecks of bright color. This yarn is okay. Blah 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 blah. Either way, EcoTweed is a material that already exists. So for this shoe company, Twisted X, to be saying, well, we want to call our shoes EcoTweed when it's made out of recycled plastic bottles, the trademark board said, no, ma'am. They said, look, it's deceptive. You're going to make people think that this shoe is actually made from EcoTweed, which is a real material. So, and they describe it as footwear made of a tweed-like material. So most of the judges said, no, you cannot trademark this. So it's not going to be trademarked. One judge did dissent. But I want to know, what are your thoughts on, shoes made with recycled materials? Would you buy a pair of Twisted X's? They changed the name to EcoTWX now. But again, when you are looking for a trademark for your product, you want to make sure that nothing out there exists. I don't know who they were working with for this trademark, but had they done a search for EcoTweed within the fashion world, I mean, all I had to do was a quick Google search. Why didn't you do it, right? So it's very important when you are filing your trademarks that you do your due diligence to make sure that nobody is already using the word that you want to trademark or the phrase that you want to trademark already. Because if you file it and it's already out there, the trademark board is going to tell you no, and they're not going to give you back your money. Okay. All right. So let's close this out.